Welcome back, everybody, to another MYOG. Today, we're going to see if we can fix this handle from coming loose all the time. So let's get right into it. First thing we got to do is we got to take these screws out and take a look and see what's going on here. What the? I think that's the problem right there. Look how short that is. That's like a centimeter long. That's tiny. I'm surprised. Oh my God. Okay. These are entirely too small to go in here. Oh, and look at that. There's a split forming between the holes. Okay, I'm going to go get the cold steel shovel to show you the difference in screw size. I'll be right back. Okay, so I have the cold steel shovel here, and just from the size of the heads, you can see there's a big difference there. Let me pop one of these guys out. Oh yeah. Alright. That's from the cold steel shovel. Very robust, very thick. This is from that titanium shovel. Big difference. This is about 1 inch long, or 2.5 or 3 centimeters. This is maybe 1 centimeter or 1/2 inch. You know, there's not much there compared to that. Plus, if I'm not mistaken, this is a number. In the United States, we do this system, a number system for wood screws. And I think this is a number 6. Well, this here is like a number 14, and that denotes the diameter of it. And this is what you want for a tool like this. It's going to take a lot of beating, not this. Because these very light screws like this, the head can break right off. In fact, I've broken the head off just running them into wood with a light impact like this tool. Alright, so now I got to go to the hardware store and see if I can find some screws like this, because I'm not putting those little ones back in there. So I'll be right back after my trip to the hardware store. I am back from the hardware store. This is what I found. I believe these are size 12s. And this one's still a little bit thicker, but they're inch, or what is that, 2.5, 3 centimeter. So these will work a lot better than what was in there. But now get this. Remember, I keep complaining about inflation? Each of these screws cost me 25 cents at the hardware store. After tax, you're looking at 53 cents just for 2 little wood screws. Good Lord, the world's gone insane. Okay, so what we need to do here, I'm going to put this one back in the cold steel so I don't lose it. There we go. What we need to do, I need to get a piece of scrap wood, find the appropriate size drill bit, and run these in here as a test, so then we can drill this out. And then this split we got formed here, I'm going to put a little bit of super glue, squeeze some super glue in that split. So I'll bring you back here in a minute. I drilled 3 holes here. I went from large, smaller to smallest until I found one that I felt gave the wood screw a really good bite without splitting the wood. So now that I've found my drill bit size, I can go ahead and drill out these holes. Then I put some super glue in this crack and just ran sandpaper back and forth here and kind of filled it up and hardened it up. And since we already have these holes, we are set to basically drill that. Then I lightly sanded this to remove the factory finish, which was kind of like a shellac. It was really slippery. Even with my good gloves on, it was slippery. So I'm removing that, and I'm going to give it an oil finish. But the next thing we're going to do here is we are going to drill our holes for these. Now, how you do this without drilling too far is you kind of line this sucker up like that. And we're going to use this piece of tape as a flag, and that's about as deep as I want to go. So there's my flag for how deep I want to go. And we're just going to take our wood here. Just like that. Just like that. Okay. Now we're going to do a test fit and see if we split this or not, or if everything holds up. But we also got to drill out this shovel so it'll accept these screws, because these holes are a little small. So let me go up to a bigger drill bit here. I think this one will do. I'm just going to do this off camera real quick because I got to hold on to this. Whew. That dang stuff is hard. Yeah, I think that'll do. Let me get the other one drilled here. Okay, so I got those drilled out. Got this all lined up. Let's see if we can get this all together and make it work. Oh yeah. Oh, that feels super tight. Other thing I did is I just kind of took this down. It was kind of blunt on a belt sander real quick. But that feels really tough. Alright, let's go outside and give this a rundown, see how it works. We're back out here in the stump top with our modified titanium shovel. We're going to see if it comes loose. Get some bigger stuff up here. I think the edge is getting a little dull. Well, I beat on it that much and it's not loose. It would have already been loose with those other screws. Yeah. I think we will call that success. Well, we put it through its test. It didn't come loose, but we do have a crack here forming. So we're going to pop that apart real quick and see how bad it is. Oh yeah, look. Goes from there all the way up through. So I'm going to have to fill that whole crack with super glue or epoxy and see if I can, and put these screws back in here. It'll actually open that crack up, and see if I can stop it from, yeah, see, you can see how big that crack is now. Whoops, let's see if I can get that in focus. See that? So I still got some more work to do to this, and I'm going to use tung oil on the handle as a final finish. But I think you get the idea. This is why you test your gear before you get out in the middle of the woods, because quite frankly, if I got out in the middle of the woods and I couldn't keep that, I don't even think digging I could have kept that blade on there with these dinky little screws. So that's all I got to say about this. I hope you enjoyed this MYOG. I will catch you later on out in those woods. Thank you for watching.